Hello everyone, happy morning and greetings to you all from our exclusive English and educational updates. At the outset, we would like to convey our greetings on the occasion of reopening of the schools, and in this short video, we will be exploring the CBSE Class 10 English Chapter 1 titled A Letter to God, written by Gregorio Lopez Fuentes, a Mexican writer. So dear viewers, and this video is exclusively meant for the slow learners who are struggling to learn the gist and understand the heavy going text in our CBSE curriculum with regard to English textbooks. So dear viewers, let's get started with the main characters, theme that the lesson revolves around, and the short summary of the lesson, followed by the values and the justification of the theme. Wonderful. So the characters included in the lesson are Lencho, a hard-working farmer. Secondly, the post office officials. Thirdly, postmaster, caring and a benevolent man who involved in this lesson. The theme of the lesson is the immense power in man's innocent faith in God, that we all have to have the faith in the God. It also teaches us that if a man has childlike faith in God, he can accomplish or overcome anything considered impossible. So dear viewers, we have to have an extreme faith in the Almighty that will give us a ray of hope even in the darkest times or struggles. Here not ties, it's times. Now let's explore the short summary of the lesson. Dear viewers, are you all with me? Wonderful. An extremely hard-working man named Lencho, who was a farmer by profession. He was really very innocent and worked to an extreme. Means he always works hard in the farming fields and tries to earn some profits. Yet, despite his crops were destroyed due to heavy hailstorm. Wonderful. It's very bad for the farmer. Wonderful, because the wording is good. He had blind faith in God. He thought that God would surely help him by sending some money so that he could survive in these circumstances or difficult situation. With this thought in his mind, what he did is he wrote a letter to God. That's why the name of the lesson is A Letter to God, in which he mentioned to God that please send some money. How curious the farmer is. First, the letter was received at the post office. The postmaster read Lencho's letter addressed to God. It sounded strange at seeing the faith of Lencho. He and the other postmen of the post office extended their hands to help Lencho, the farmer. So this is the first slide. Now let's move on to the next slide. They collected some money, which was not sufficient, and kept the collected sum into an envelope. The next day, Lencho arrived to check whether there was any letter for him. The postmaster handed over the envelope to him. On opening the envelope, he found the cash, but it was less than what he had made a demand for. So whatever he requested in the letter, that was not the money that he mentioned, was not met in return. In an angry mode, he wrote another letter to God. In this letter, he requested God to send him the remaining amount. How funny. directly, not through the post office, because the post office employees, for him, they were bunch of crooks. So this is the blind faith and good curiosity towards the faith in the God. Now, dear viewers, what are the values that are imbibed, or that the values that the lesson incorporate? Number one, hope. Hope for the good, hope for the money, and hope for the future. Faith, having a complete faith and good loyalty towards God's feelings and God's wishes and blessings. And benevolence, here the post office people or the postmaster did have benevolence by keeping the money to give a ray of hope for the farmer. So, dear viewers, why did the title is like this, a letter to God? So, what is the justification? This title is apt because the main character or protagonist of the story, Lencho, writes a letter to God in times of distress. It reveals the immense faith he has in God. The postmaster did not want to displease him, hence, he collects the money in order to help Lencho, hence, the title is apt. So, dear viewers, like this, we will be covering the short stories, short summaries, themes, values, characters of the CBSE chapters and lessons in the days to come. And please do subscribe for more education and English enriching content. So, with this, we conclude today's short story and the lesson prescribed for CBSE students. So, happy learning and keep learning. Have a great day ahead.